Okay, so here I'm going to showcase how the DAX Clean Up tool works. Okay, there's a lot of functionality built in, a lot of flexibility built into how you can manage the formatting and cataloging of your DAX formulas. Okay, so all you need to do is click into the tool by clicking on, so I'm in the App Center of the Analyst Hub, go Use App. And then all I need to do is paste in my code here. So I've got a Power BI model all set up here, and I've got some complex formula that I'm going to try place into it. So this particular insight here is, I've got some showcases, some templates that have a lot of different formula patterns. And what I'm going to do is, so that I can really easily reference these, well, first of all, I can clean up the formula. I can format it nicely. Because I'm sure you deal with a lot of really poorly formatted formulas, so I can clean it up. But then also I can save these and reference these at a later point really easily, right? Okay, and so and this is the real power behind what we've done with the Analyst Hub, especially for your DAX formulas. This is even just this one application, this one feature can speed up your development by 2 to 3 times, because you don't have to remember these formulas. You don't need to write them out. You literally can just copy and paste and then change a few elements of the formula. Especially, I mean, you still need to know what's going on, but it's just gonna, once you do, it just really speed things up like you wouldn't believe. So I just went Control C of my measure inside of here, right? And then I came in here and I did, I'm gonna do a Control V. So I'm gonna paste the formula into the scripting area. And then down the bottom here, I'm gonna go Format, okay? So I'm gonna click on Format, and now it's formatted it all really nicely. Now, there are a number of options you have though, okay? So down on the right-hand side here, you have settings. So you can adjust, this particular one is not as relevant because there's no specific numbers in here, but this just enables you to change and you'll see here that it changes it from a comma to a semicolon. So I know some of you like having that instead. So we've set that up to automatically create that for you. You can also, this is what we have deemed best practice, but you can change things around a little bit if you want. If you want spaces in different areas, we've added the ability to put a space after the function name really quickly. But our best practice is sort of set up like this. You can also decide if you want to go short lines or long lines. And so here we've got, this is a shorter format. In this particular case, I'm going to go longer lines. So you see that's longer lines, but in this particular case, I'm going to go shorter lines, so it's a bit longer. Okay. What you can also do inside of here is you can edit the formula. Okay, so we're not saying you have to do it this way. You can totally edit this however you like, and then eventually save it in whatever format you like. So I might want to go, okay, so I'm going to click on edit here. And then, I sometimes put my measures up like this. I also, might put this up another level as well. So I'm just making it a little bit more compact, right? And then, maybe I don't need these here. I can maybe actually put these up a row like so, okay? And I think that is, this is fine. So once I've done it like so, I then go commit. I want to commit the formula like this now, right? Okay, so I can commit it. Okay, and now I have my formula set up how I like. I can then immediately go copy code if I want, right? I can go copy code like so, bring it back into my model, and then all I need to do is Control V, and I've pasted it in an optimized format now in my particular model, just like that. Okay. So even this, I mean, this is awesome how you can customize these however you like. But then that's not it. The key here is that you can then save this particular formula. Maybe I want to, maybe there's justification for having this sort of format as well. So I can again come in, then commit it, and then, actually maybe this should probably go over here too. So you can do whatever you like here, whatever you like. Now I can save this formula, right? I can then come here and click save this formula, and then I can say this is think of probably a cluster analysis formula pattern. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay, so you can call this however you like. You can leave a description as detailed as you want. this is a grouping technique for cluster insights. Okay, you can decide to save this as a private document, or you can save this as a community document. Totally up to you. Okay, so this is the within the Analyst Hub we have a social network. You can decide to share it as a community document, but I'm not going to in this particular case. I'm going to then save this formula. Okay, that tells me that it's saved. It takes me back to the formula here automatically, but then if I now go to my documents, you'll see that this is now saved in your documents, right? It's saved privately within my documents. And now if I want to then go and create, use this formula in many different ways, I can then in the future come in here and it's already automatically set up for me. All I need to do is then say copy code and then come across to my model. I can then create a new measure like so and say paste this formula pattern in. Maybe I want to say, okay, so maybe instead of sales here, maybe all I need to do is come in here and say maybe I want to do profits, right? Because I know that I've got profits in my as one of my measures, and then I just need to go and find it like this, push enter, and now all of a sudden I didn't have to write out that measure at all. I just had to change a couple of things, and now all of a sudden I have this great new measure that can provide insights in my model, right? And then I can use this over and over and over and over again. What you'll find with Power BI is that you might have 100 formula patterns, maybe even 200 formula patterns that you might use. Some might be unique to your own data sets, but some are just quite general that can be used over lots of different scenarios, lots of different data sets. And the idea is that you can build a catalog of formulas within your document area to quickly reference in your models and then just adjust a few things. And the speed in which you'll be able to develop high quality insights is going to be exponential. Okay. Now, the other thing that is great here is that you can leverage off what others are doing. Say you wanted to work out cumulative total, right? You can do a quick search and you'll see here that cumulative patterns, cumulative sales, there's already some documents about these, right? And so I can click into here and you'll see here that this is the standard cumulative sales pattern, okay? Instead of doing it yourself, what you can do is you can come in and copy this particular formula into your own documents. You can copy it and you can say cumulative total example with all selected. So you can totally customize what you name this however you like. You can write a description, you can then save it, and then now you have a personal document with cumulative sales. You can come in here and now very quickly reference this inside your model just like that, right? And so hopefully you're recognizing the opportunity here. One last thing I want to show you is that we do also have this functionality where you can collaborate over your formulas. So if you don't click on the open document but around that in the rectangle, you'll be taken to this collaboration area. Okay, and what you can do is you can leave a comment, you can like it, you can also share this publicly as well, and then all of a sudden it will appear in the community area. Within your documents as well, you can very easily copy things within the without going into the document. You can copy things, make a few adjustments. You can also delete, you can comment, and basically this just takes you to that same page. There's a lot of variability here, right? We're not saying you have to do things one way, and we're sort of saying you can utilize our best practice, customize it how you want, save things with names that you like, totally customize your personal documents area, and then very quickly you'll find that you will have every type of formula pattern that you might ever use within your own documents, and you'll be easily able to find them, adjust them, use them within your own Power BI development. Okay, I'm going to wrap things up there. I think I've given a really detailed description of how to use this particular app, and I'm just super excited to see how you start to use it. Okay, all the best.